in the quiet of our thoughts. There is a question that haunts many of us. Am I enough? This question, often fed by the images we see on our screens, can make us doubt the essence of who we are. Social media, that vast digital stage, presents an illusion of life. A series of perfect moments captured and edited to perfection, like actors in a play. But as the Stoics remind us, the essence of life lies not in the appearance of things, but in the substance of who we are. Marcus Aurelius once said, I quote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." End of quote. It is time we return to this ancient wisdom to reclaim our self-worth. Let's quickly examine the false mirage of perfection. Scroll through Instagram, and you might think the world is populated by flawless people, toned bodies, glowing skin, and effortless beauty. This digital theater convinces us that we must strive for the same. That unless we conform to these ideals, we are somehow less. But this pursuit of perfection is a mirage, an endless chase of shadows. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "He who is brave is free." And true bravery today, in the face of social media's pressures, is to be free from the need for external validation, to seek self-worth in the opinions of others, is to hand over the reins of your soul, whether it's 1,000 likes or none. Remember this, you are not made whole by the admiration of others. You are whole by virtue of your existence, your kindness, your integrity, and your resilience. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent, said Eleanor Roosevelt, echoing the Stoic truth that nothing outside ourselves can harm us unless we allow it. While social media's influence on beauty standards is undeniable, the underlying battle goes much deeper. It is a war on self-esteem. At the heart of social media's power lies the art of comparison. We measure our lives against others, our bodies against filtered images, our worth against fleeting moments captured in pixels. This, the Stoics would say, is folly. Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The images on social media are no different. They are simply events, things that occur outside of you. How you let them shape your heart, however, is entirely within your control. We live in an age where young men and women are bombarded with ideals of beauty that are not only unrealistic but also unhealthy. This bombardment sows seeds of insecurity, making many feel inadequate in their own skin. But look deeper, past the surface of what the eye sees, and ask yourself, is your worth truly defined by the size of your waist, the tone of your muscles, or the clarity of your skin? Socrates reminds us that the unexamined life is not worth living. In the same way, an unexamined sense of worth, one based solely on external appearances, cannot lead to lasting happiness. It is not the body that makes the man or woman, but the soul within. At this juncture, let us pause and reflect upon the mechanisms that govern the digital landscape. The algorithms of social media. Social media algorithms feed on our need for approval, pushing idealized images to the forefront because they know they will captivate us. But here lies the power of Stoic wisdom. Fate may send what it will, but we are the masters of our response. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, I quote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." End of quote. In today's terms, fate might be the algorithms, but how we interact with these forces is up to us. The challenge is to cultivate a mindset that recognizes social media for what it is, a tool, not a truth. You can choose to engage with it, but do so on your terms. Curate your feed as you would your life, following accounts that nourish your soul, that reflect diversity and authenticity, rather than unattainable ideals. Unfollow anything that makes you feel less than whole. At this moment, let us halt and turn our gaze inward to the noble task of reclaiming our true self, an endeavor that resonates deeply with the Stoic philosophy. The Stoics would say that the solution to social media's distortion of self-worth lies in understanding what truly matters. Epictetus reminds us that wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. And in this context, wealth means a mind rich in self-acceptance, a heart that wants little from the world, but asks only to live in harmony with its own values. Instead of striving to look a certain way, strive to be a certain way. Be kind, be resilient, be wise. Beauty fades, but virtue endures. Every time you look in the mirror, remember that your reflection does not show the most important parts of you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, I quote, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." End of quote. Your strength lies within, in the quiet dignity of knowing that your worth is untouchable by social trends or filters. Let us now turn our attention to a matter of profound importance: the power of inner peace. In the end, what we all seek is not the world's approval, but inner peace. A peace that comes from knowing we are enough just as we are. This is the heart of Stoic wisdom: contentment with the present, acceptance of the self, and the realization that our worth is intrinsic, not given or taken by the world. We live in a time where the pursuit of external validation is endless. Yet Stoicism offers us an escape from this cycle. It reminds us that true happiness is found in self-mastery, not self-comparison. As Marcus Aurelius so wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Final thoughts. Social media will continue to project its illusions of perfection, but we are not powerless in its grasp. We are armed with the wisdom of the ancients, who understood that life's true worth is measured not by the external, but by the internal. The beauty that truly matters is not the beauty of skin or body, but the beauty of a soul aligned with virtue. In a world obsessed with appearances, let your life be a testament to something deeper. Let it reflect a beauty that grows stronger with time, one rooted in kindness, wisdom, and integrity. Remember, as the Stoics taught, what is beautiful is moral, and what is moral is always beautiful. Let this be the standard by which you measure yourself, and in doing so, you will find a self-worth that no image can tarnish, and no algorithm can distort. As we conclude this reflection on the power of inner peace, I invite you to embark on this journey of wisdom and self-discovery together. If you find value in these Stoic teachings and insights, I encourage you to subscribe and join our community. Let us continue to explore the art of living with purpose, peace, and resilience. For in seeking knowledge, we come closer to mastering ourselves. Subscribe now, and let us walk this path of growth together.